Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm going to give you guys glasses in this video. So I'm going to be sharing how I survived 18 months, 18 months without social media. And I'm going to be so real in this one because it was not cute at all. It was actually very, very extremely trifling. But I want to share some of the things that I did to deal with that uncomfort and yeah, it was very much giving, what have I done? And I removed the noise, really. Like, I removed all the noise from social media, but I hadn't anchored myself yet. And that's when I learned what I actually need to keep me grounded while social media was gone. So if you're considering stepping away from social media, these are 8 things that kept me grounded offline. And I've refined it. So yeah, hopefully this will help. Before I went offline, I replaced the algorithm with intention. And what that looks like is I paid attention to the things I didn't actually want to lose access to. So instead of scrolling, I signed up to mailing lists. Now, this is the one time in my life that mailing lists actually mattered. So newsletters, event updates, I needed it. And these things really provided me with access. The one time that I gave a heck about someone's newsletter or an email list, event updates, that kind of thing. And that was really, really helpful for me. And so for me, it was important that I still knew what was happening, just without all the noise and the chaos. And so therefore you don't need Instagram to have a life. You don't need TikTok to have a life. You just need access. Number two is I stayed connected, just not available. Okay, so I joined WhatsApp groups, I joined local communities, interest-based spaces, not to chat. Okay, not to chat all day, just to stay in the loop and updated with real life stuff. So community didn't disappear. It just stopped being performative for me. So hikes, events, experiences, I still had all of it. The third thing I did was I walked a lot. Walking saved my ass. It saved me, and movement replaced the dopamine hit that I used to get from scrolling. So I regulated my nervous system, I cleared my head. It kept me sane. And if you're neurodivergent, especially, movement isn't optional. You have to move, and just getting the fresh air every day really made a difference. The fourth thing is I ate like my brain mattered, mate. I knew that I needed to consume less sugar, less processed food, more nourishment. My focus really improved, right? My emotional regulation improved. My energy was more stabilized because I was taking care of my body. You can't scroll your way out of brain fog. In fact, you will scroll your way back into it. And that really helped, just eating well, eating properly. Number five, I stopped sleeping with my phone. That sounds crazy, but that's what we're doing in these streets. This was a big one for me, actually, because I bought a digital alarm clock. An actual physical alarm clock, and that stayed in my room, and my phone will be outside. And I woke up without being flooded with like information, notifications, the noise, all of that stuff was gone. And that really changed my mornings, my nervous system, and just waking up to an alarm was pretty incredible. Number six is I set boundaries with people. And even after I left social media, I had people sending me posts, things that were happening online that I had no business knowing about. And I had to send messages to people to say, please do not share content with me. I came offline for a reason. And so sharing those boundaries was really, really important for people to understand, and really cool. Number seven is that I filled my space with joy. I leaned into the things that actually I love to do. That was dance. I went to dance classes, I went to cinema. I have a big cinema trip community where, myself and these other film buffs, we go and watch films together. I would walk with my friends every Thursday, which was amazing. I would still vlog with my friends who had their own channel. So I didn't just remove scrolling, I replaced it with life. Number 8 is that I built accountability outside of the internet. So I joined a mastermind group, I joined goal focused groups. So that was really powerful. And these were spaces where people were building real things, right? People had coaching businesses, people had courses that they wanted to launch, people had social media agencies that they were doing. And it empowered me to focus on my own thing. So accountability and having multiple streams of accountability kept me sane. It kept me moving forward. It kept me motivated. It kept me in structure. And that honestly changed the game for me. And I think it's really key that we understand how accountability is important. You know, willpower only takes us so far. Another thing that really helped me to stay grounded when I was offline for 18 months was getting into the habit of practicing affirmations and declarations. Now, when you are offline, your thoughts are so much more louder because there's nothing quieting them down. You're not distracted. It's you and your thoughts. And it made me realize how negatively I would think every day, automatically on autopilot. And so I really needed to find ways to counteract the thoughts that were coming to my mind that weren't bringing me closer to my aligned goals and my aligned thoughts and my desired outcomes. And so getting into the habit of saying affirmations was really powerful. Having a routine of listening to affirmations and speaking declarations. So that's speaking over your life. You know, what we say, there's spelling. And so I found that to be really important. And I'm still on this journey. I'm still practicing, guys. I'm not there yet. I don't know what accent that was, but this definitely helped. So yeah, if you do decide to take a step back, that you feel equipped to do so. And if you have any questions, drop me an email or a message and I can see how I can help. Take care. Bye.